welcome Dale Bickford and Dick Jones to the stage.
Rock and roll, man.
Rock and roll, man.
What's up, Rue? Rock and roll, man. That's Dick's little boy right there, Rue, and his wife, Jamie, and his mom. I can't see everyone. Oh, and Jessica's sister's here. We have a lot of people that we know here. I've been in like 5 plays here at PCC. Hey, Bill Fox. Debbie. See, I know a lot of people here, and this to me is what it's about, being part of the community. And we appreciate your support. We hope you enjoy the show. Wonder where the time goes. Funny how the traces show on your face. In your eyes I see a brighter time. You're all the wiser just to say it's a sunny day. Drift back, then back again, beyond the trend. The rules won't break, but they might bend. Will I fit in? Afraid not, well, but things won't end, and you'll begin. See the changing of your world as a friend, as a Saturday morning, it's early June. There's cartoons and afternoons in the shade. I've got it made. All I see now is passing time. Crow's feet and receding hairline take the play. The sunny day, feel out of place. You're lost in space. You're lost in space. Well, I fit in. Afraid not well, but things won't end, and you'll begin. See the changing of your world more as a friend. Now and then I'll drift back, then back again, beyond the trend. Rules won't break, they might bend if I fit in. Afraid not well, but things won't end, and you'll begin. See the changing of your world as a friend, as a friend, as a friend, as a friend. Thank you very much. Obviously, the name of that song is As a Friend. And we are Dale Bickford and Dick Jones. I love to do things to make him laugh. It's all about having fun. I've told him for years that we sound very good together, that we have a groove. And I'm not patting myself on the back, but I think that we're like soul brothers when it comes to music. So without further ado, our next song is Trouble. After I get a drink. Tim, that sounds great. Being young, I paid my dues. Growing old is all I had to choose. Here I am, and where are you? Will the madness ever end? Is it over now? Let's begin again. Feel the drought of life closing in. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain down and stay. There's no hope for me in this Bible bed. Let it rain down and stay. Is trouble in love, or is love trouble in my head? How they cling to the hurt you said. Burn inside from a guilt I know it's hell. Preaching to preachers, that a waste of time. Feel the sadness of the fiends. Quench the fire, Lord, fall on me. There's nothing so mean as routine. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain down and stay. There's no future for me in this Bible belt. Let it rain down and stay. Trouble in love, or is love trouble in her head? With this heart I'll be wed from the center where my dreams are shared. I promise to give my love to you, and you, and you. With the strength of 1,000 winds, bless the one my soul is trapped within. I promise to give my all to you. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain down and stay. There's no hope for me in this Bible belt. Let it rain down and stay. Trouble in love, or is love trouble in our heads? It's trouble in love, or is love trouble in our heads? I'm standing here waiting, whoa, whoa, silently waiting, whoa, whoa, patiently waiting for the rain to fall. Thank you very much. I told Dick tonight, I found out some discouraging words, and I'm not trying to bring down the mood, but being part of the community. A friend of mine passed away a couple of days ago, and I told Dick that I really wanted to dedicate this set that we're doing for him. It was kind of sudden. He was a manager at Whaler's Catch, Mr. Bill Cornell. So I told Dick if we wouldn't been in the band, I would have probably played depressing stuff for you guys tonight, but my friend Bill was more about upbeat and having fun. So I'm glad Dick's here with me tonight to represent that the right way. I told Gail I was going to talk and ramble on a little bit about my songs. They're not really mine, they're ours, that's sorry. This is a song about depression. We play music for people that get depressed. We feel that's a very common thing in the world nowadays. And so we try to make music that lifts your spirits. And this song is entitled Jonah because to me, depression is like being swallowed and being in the belly of a whale. You just can't really break free from that. So we hope the music helps people that experiences. Without further ado, Jonah. Rock and roll, man. Jonah was swallowed by the mouth of a fish, and from his belly he made a wish. I'll do what you ask me to. When you ask me to. Not holding to grudges, he heard what he prayed and set Jonah free to enjoy Nineveh days and to do what he asked him to. From a heart that's true and blue, deliver me from the belly of this whale. I am in need of a miracle as well. Don't humor me with childish fairy tales. I deserve to see this vision for myself, all by myself. I'm mourning, it came without warning. I don't know why, I just weep. It may sound outrageous, but I think guilt's contagious. Who guards your soul when you sleep? I'll do what you ask me to. When deliver me from the belly of this whale. I am in need of a miracle as well. Don't humor me with your childish fairy tales. I deserve to see this vision for myself, all by myself. Inferno, deliver me from this 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 inferno. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We were worried about that song. I kind of threw Dick there for a minute. That's okay. He threw me in the first song, so paybacks. Reason that we don't go by our last names is not that we're embarrassed or ashamed of our families or don't love them in any shape or form. It's that our parents have worked very hard to establish a good reputation in this community. That sounds funny, but we play lots of places. We play in bars, we play at churches, we play weddings. And we may look bizarre playing weddings, but we do play weddings. But when you're in a bar and you're hanging out with people and you're prone to say dirty words every now and then, things like that. So I don't want that to tear what my father's worked hard in his life to build. So without further ado, this is a song about Mother Teresa, one of the greatest people I think that has ever lived, one of the most humble. That should speak for itself. You ready, sir? Let me make sure I'm in tune. Good thing I made sure I was in tune. This is a tuner on the end of my guitar. I told him, let me make sure I'm in tune. And I'm not, so if you bear with me for 1 second. Tim, is there any way you can mute that channel? Can I be a diva? That monitor, I think it's picking up my vibration. perfect. Technology. Without further ado, Mother Teresa. Gail told me I had 30 minutes, so if I talk it up, I just talk it up. Did you help bring the light, her candle in the wind? Were you one of the 6 million close family and friends? I think I saw you once on CNN. Press are the ones who buy the pictures. Where should the blame be pinned? Remember me, Mother Teresa. Follow me, via con vista. Plain to see. Here's Mona Lisa. My emotions running wild, are they pretend? Are they pretend? Brought into a world, no choice for your skin. Off here in life, where it's sink or swim. I think it's unfair for God to have whims. Reminds him of our free will, goodwill towards women and men. Remember me, Mother Teresa. Follow me, via con vista. It's plain to see, here is Mona Lisa. My emotions running wild, are they pretend? They're just pretend. Are you pretend? They're just pretend. Am I pretend? I think it's a pity, the shape that we're in. History's repeating itself over and over again. When will we learn? Why can't we comprehend? Creatures of bad habits and habits of sin, sin, sin. Remember me, Mother Teresa. Follow me, via con vista. Plain to see, here is Mona Lisa. My emotions running wild, are they pretend? They're just pretend. Are they pretend? They're just pretend. Are you pretend? They're just pretend. Am I pretend? Thank you very much, Mother Teresa. Thank you.
Did you enjoy Dale's and Dick's music? I thought they did a great job. Give us one more hand for Dale Bickford and Dick Jones. You know, it's really funny. You can recognize the kids who came through, and I'm still calling Dale a student. What is that, or a kid? What does that say about me? But Dale is a former student here at the college and has done a number of theater productions here. So I thought that was interesting when he thought that I had come to jerk him off the stage. I'm not exactly sure what he meant by that, but I don't make a habit of doing that, but I guess I would if Dale got out of line. So anyway, they did a great job. Next up is Sean Chester. It's really interesting to do the Coffee House series, especially when you work with local musicians and songwriters, because you watch them grow. Actually, this young man I've been watching grow for a very long time. He may tell you more about it, but I've been ordered not to. So there you have it. And Sean is going to be doing a mix tonight of some contemporary Christian rock mixed in with some secular music, and he's been writing music for a number of years now, playing for a long time, started out playing the drums, taught himself guitar, and next up, Sean Chester.
Thank you. Gail Robinson, everybody, a.k.a. my mom. Give her a round of applause. Without her, these kind of things wouldn't be going on. Also, the sound, Tim McNeely, Todd Birdsong, and all these guys. Without this, we wouldn't be having things like this. I'm going to be playing a mixture of stuff, like she said, a little bit of contemporary Christian music that I've written, and a little bit of secular music. This first song I wrote back in September of 2005. I'm a union pipe fitter, and a lot of times with my job, we've got to travel because work may not be exactly the way it should be around here. So myself and one of my really good friends, Ben Egner, we had to go to Paradise, which is Central City, Kentucky, and it's a cruel joke for them even to call that plant Paradise because it's not even close to Paradise. Well, when I left, I was leaving behind a 6-month pregnant wife, and that was kind of hard for me. So I wrote this song. This song's basically about what we were going through at the time, and I hope you enjoy it. It's called Opportunities.
Walking out of town, at least 7/12. I found out that could be a living hell. It's 22 feet, ain't all that bad. The cold showers, man, they're pretty sad. So what I found, I'm just a daddy boy. I can't take those showers anymore. I've made up my mind this time, working all the time, all kinds of opportunities. Her and I, we're having a baby. Called back home by another company. I got a week at the time, then they weeded me. But the howl came through, back to work the next day. A union loyalty feeds my family. So what I found, gotta keep those rats out of our hometown. I've made up my mind this time, working all the time, all kinds of opportunities. Her and I, man, we done and went and had a baby. I'm made up my mind this time, working all the time, all kinds of opportunities. Thank you. Now moving right along. They've got really good coffee over here, by the way. I'm not even a coffee drinker, and I like their coffee. So, I mean, that's going to tell you something right there. I'm going to move into my contemporary Christian music. Just recently, about 2 years ago, my wife and I started going to church, and it's really made a difference in my life. And I started just feeling that I should start taking my ability and my songwriting talents and, pursuing other options, And I did, and I started writing for Jesus Christ and God, and, well, that's what these songs are about. Basically, this song right here it's called Seasons. I hope you like it. For some reason, I didn't see you there every season. Living days in, now show what this misery. Life's like a station, have passion, don't wait till the ride begins. Now the days in, yeah, the days in are clear and true direction within. Oh, everybody's got a choice to choose. Yeah, yeah, cloud hand of life, win or lose. You see clarity inside at the end. Will you begin to praise Him? Now's the time to start walking a straight line. Well, who am I? Who am I, you say, to preach to your mind? So if you want, yeah, if you want to ignore the facts, that's dangerous, but that's fine. Just don't let your soul run out of truth and time. Oh, everybody's got a choice to choose. Yeah, yeah, called hand of life, win or lose. You see clarity inside at the end. Will you begin to praise Him? Praise Him. Praise Him. Energetic. That's what I'm talking about. I was brought up in I was born in 1974. I'm a 30-year-old male, married with a child now, and I was brought up in the 80s where I listened to a lot of rock and roll. A lot of people don't like that kind of stuff, like hair bands, but I'm proud. And that's where I get a lot of my influences, probably because you can tell by the hat I'm wearing right now. Tim McNeely rocks, by the way. So, a lot of the stuff you're going to hear is basic chords, G, D, and C. But, hey, they made it work. I'm going to try to do it myself. So this next song I wrote back in 1996, going to Middle Tennessee State University for a recording degree. And one night I had indulged in too many, I guess what
what the correct terminology is I was experimenting a little bit too much back in my college days. And for some crazy reason, whenever I got like that, I decided to pick up the phone and call my mom. Real smart. Real smart. After I did that the next morning, I woke up, the cobwebs were still in my head, but, I decided to sit down and write a song about it because I truly believe everybody's got an angel, and this song's called Angel. I hope you like it. And I hope I can get through it. Never had an angel. At least that's what I thought till today. When my life's in danger, I know my mother brought me up better than that way. With a gal in my dreams, she doesn't like my ways. Got my mother on the phone with her yesterday. Yet I still gotta walk my angel. She's a watching out from the heavens above. Yes, I still gotta walk my angel. She's a watching out from the heavens above. Well, I don't know why I'm sitting right back here and tonight I'm gonna take control of this whole situation. Frankly, I'm so tired of living in frustration. Well, the girl in my dreams, she doesn't like my ways. Got my mother on the phone with her yesterday. Yet I still gotta walk my angel. She's a watching out from the heavens above. Yes, I still gotta walk my angel. She's a watching out from the heavens above. Whoa, 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 whoa. Heavens. Above. That was the one song that I was so nervous about getting through because I am not a picker at all on guitar. I just act like one. Praise God, I got through that one. Whew. All right, moving right along because that's just how I like to do things, just move right along. This next song right here is called Just Won't Do. To be honest with you, there's really not a fascinating story behind it. I was in the middle of recording an album back probably about 2 years ago. I only had 10 songs and I had money for 11, and I just decided to write a song in the studio. The engineer looked at me like, "You're crazy, man. There's no way you're going to do it." And it happened. So this one's called Just Won't Do. And this one's basically about being a Christian and not really doing the Christian things you need to be doing. It's what I like to call backsliding. And that sums it up in this song, Just Won't Do.
Yes, we all come to it, the fork in the road. I gotta make some kind of grown-up decisions. I take the route of bold. Creator in the sky and his son, Jesus Christ. He died on the cross for our sins. The man gave up his life. Get up, town, turn around. This same old groove just won't do. Just won't do. Just won't do. So our president wants some peace in the Middle East. Oil's burning, tempers are churning. We've caught the beast. So all you kings on me, pick up your sword to march on to the mountain of Zion. We will fight on. Get up, down, turn around. This same old groove just won't do. Just won't do. Just won't do. Thank you. Are you guys having a good time? I mean, is everything cool? Coffee, everything? Is it all good? Not as far as coffee's cool, like cold. I mean, it's hot, but everybody's having a good time, right? Go woo if you're having a good time. Come on now, work with me. Let's be an energetic crowd. This is live entertainment, right? All right, this next song basically is called Binding. And there's really not a story behind this one. I could make one up, but that just wouldn't be right. Here we go. Let's try this one. What seems to be binding your soul? You better stop praying. I think you're losing control. Everybody's looking for some direction. Put it in God's hands, pray for a resurrection. I'm not trying to come on too strong, but the word speaks. It says your flesh is weak and your spirit is strong. Everybody's looking for some direction. Put it in God's hands, pray for a resurrection. 'Cause when I see you, devil, standing at my front door, I rebuke you, Satan, in the name of, in the name of the Lord. In Lord. Rock and roll, baby. Rock and roll. My granddad goes, that rock and roll's too loud, but granddad, I love you, rock and roll. Huh? What about that? This is coming from the 89-year-old man that's in the wheelchair back here that used to let me have my drums in the kennel and everything. And, you know, without you, Granddad, I wouldn't be standing on this stage. So I just want you to know that. All right, this next one basically is called Devil's Hands. This one is just to make you aware that if you're not conscious of your surroundings and you let your guard down, there's a chance the bad things may come in. So this one's called Devil's Hands. I hope you like it. This one's also kind of a little groovy, so. Some people call the man Satan. Some people call the man Lucifer. He might be the salesman at your doorstep in the morning. He might be the tender behind the bar. Do what you want, say what you do. Devil man, he's watching the man's trying to tempt you. Do what you want, or say what you do. The devil man, he's watching the man's got both hands on you. So it's another busy day in heaven. Who comes in, who goes out? So think twice before you say those things that you're thinking. You never know who's watching, you don't know. Do what you want, say what you do. The devil man, he's watching the man's trying to tempt you. Do what you want, say what you do. And now the devil man, he's watching the man's got both hands on you. I don't think so. Passionate woman, yeah, don't give up your soul. Passionate woman, to the devil down below. Now passionate woman, tell you what I like. Passionate woman, don't go in the night. 'Cause now, yeah, I'm gonna tell you what I know. Passionate woman, don't put down your lonely soul. Passionate woman, tell you what I think. Passionate woman, I think you're on the breaking brink. Passionate woman, don't let down your soul. Passionate woman, give your soul to Jesus Christ, I know. 'Cause I'm gonna tell you what I know. Passionate woman, don't put down your lonely, 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 lonely. Yeah.
I'm going to do one more for you. This one's pretty easy, man. This one's called Man and Women and Children. And I saw this young man walking by the stage going like this. So that does prove a point. I guess I am playing rock and roll. Good deal. Good deal. Listen, this can be a crowd participation song if you want to. Basically, the key part of this song is called Lift Your Hands. So when I go, lift your hands, if anybody out there just wants to lift your hands, go right ahead, feel free. I would, but I'm playing this guitar. So here we go. I need a vacation. Everything, it's amazing. Seems to be falling apart. I tried everything to do. Wait a minute, that's not true. There's a higher power to the rescue. Here we go now. I said, lift your hands in the air. Show God that you care. He's always been there in your heart. Here we go now. Oh, now I said, lift your hands in the air. Show God that you care. He's always been there in your heart. All right, dance time. Here we go. Seems like a storm is coming on. You don't know where the clouds are coming from. You better close your door because the rain is coming in. Can you remember the last time you sinned? The last time that you repent? You better do it because Jesus died for you. Oh yeah, here we go now. Lift your hands in the air. Show God that you care. He's always been there in your heart. I said, lift your hands in the air. Show God that you care. He's always been there in your heart. In your heart. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, lift up your hands. Lift up your hands. Lift up your hands. Lift up your hands. Oh, 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 uh-huh. Thank you. I'm Sean Chester. Thanks for coming out. It's been enjoyable, guys. Rock and roll, praise Jesus.
Sean Chester, one more hand, please. And now I can tell this. You know, I couldn't tell any of this before he got up because, you know, he threatened me and stuff. But he started playing drums when he was like, I don't know, 10 months old, dragging all the pots and pans out and beating on everything in the kitchen with wooden spoons. So if you have a drummer or a young child in your home that's doing that, beware. So I want you now to welcome Rick Scott, Lindsay Smith, and Andrew O'Rourke to the stage. Thank you.
Howdy. Everybody all right? So far, so good. I'm here to put a damper on things, but we got people behind me, so that's a good thing. Little adjustment. Hi, Tammy, how are you? I'm good. Everybody give Gail a hand. We appreciate everything that she's done. Wonderful host. Here's a song that I wrote and produced on a kid on Warner Brothers that did pretty well for us. This song went to #1, I'm proud to say. I've had 3 or 4 #1s, and I have had a pretty good life in the music business, so it's been very, very good to me. Let's give a hand to all the other songwriters that are here tonight. What a wonderful thing. We appreciate all of them, and yes, I'm teaching over at MSU. We're doing the songwriting classes. We teach on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so everybody's welcome. We have what I am very proud of, the Songwriter Development Center, which came out of our classes. And the students wanted more than the classes were able to give because of the time limit. But our development center is on Monday nights over in Murray, and I'm going to plug it. You bet I am, because that's what I'm here for. And also to be a part of this wonderful night. We appreciate all of you coming out, and we'll get on with a little bit of music. I'm not a performer, so keep that in mind. And yes, excuses are good for only those that are giving them, but I'm giving one. I'm going to try to do a little bit for you. Hope you enjoy. Lindsay Smith, to my left, your right. Andrew O'Rourke, to my right, your left. Yay, Andrew. It's a song called Sure Enough. It was a #1 song, nominated for Video of the Year. The video went #1, blah, blah, blah. We're happy. Here we go. I'm not sure if this will come out right. I've been playing it over and over in my mind, just in case you want to know. I guess that I'm in love with you, I'm sure enough. I'm sure my heart pounds a little faster when you're near. I'm positive that I would go crazy without you here. There's no doubt in my mind. Am I sure that I'm in love? Baby, I'm sure enough. Yeah, I'm sure enough. I don't claim to know everything. Your guess is good as mine, what tomorrow will bring. One thing's clear, and it stands above. I want to be with you. Yeah, I'm sure enough. I'm sure my heart pounds a little faster when you're near, and I'm positive that I would go crazy without you here. There's no doubt in my mind. Am I sure that I'm in love? Baby, I'm sure enough. Yeah, baby, I'm sure enough. Baby, I'm sure. Thank you. Yes, I'm cheating. I am using cheat sheets. Hope y'all don't mind. I don't do this too often. I've kind of had to dust the cobwebs off and come out of hiding. For performing, I don't do that. I like to be around other songwriters and let them do what they do. Okay, thank you, Lindsay. Well, Lindsay's good for something, ain't she? All right, I'd like to do this song. Song called Why Lady Why. I wrote, thank you. That was my aunt, by the way. I wrote this song when I was 17 years old, and it was just one of those things that just happens to songwriters. How many songwriters do we have here tonight? How many wannabe songwriters do we have here tonight? Hey, Richard, how are you? Everybody give Richard a hand. He's one of our students. What a wonderful guy and a great writer. I'm a little embarrassed to be up here tonight because I have such great students. I mean, there's some really good writers in this crowd, and it's nice to be representing them, so to speak, and I hope that I do that well. This song was recorded actually the first time in 1978, which is a long time ago, but some of us can remember it, those of us with glasses. Am I right? 1978, I was working with a band. At the time, they were called Wild Country, and then we became the group Alabama. And I wrote this song in '78, and we recorded it then. And in 1980, or '79, the end of '79, they released this song on RCA Records, and I'm happy to say it's been a blessing and a curse, but I'm happy to say it went #1, nominated for Song of the Year, and I received a #1 award from ASCAP. And we'd love to do it for you now. I hope some of you remember this song. If not, maybe you'll enjoy it anyway. Why, lady, why can I leave you alone? I try, lady, try, but the feeling's too strong. You stay on my mind. Why, lady, why can I get over you? Why, lady, why? It was easy before. Try, lady, try, but it ain't easy no more to be on my way. Would be the best thing for me to do. Why, lady, why can I get over you? That's where the string part is. Why, lady, why can I leave you alone? I try, lady, try, but the feeling's too strong. You stay on my mind. I feel like a fool. Why, lady, why can I get over you? Why, lady, why can I get over you? Thank you. We appreciate that. Everybody doing all right so far? Yes? Clap your hands. I want to hear you. What a nice crowd. We really appreciate this. Isn't this fun? Songwriters don't get a whole lot of nights, and hey, this is cool. Thanks again, Gail. Janet, I want to thank you. I really do. Janet Miller, the co-director of the Songwriter Development Center. She has been a godsend. Once again, please give Janet another hand. Thank you, Janet. I've kind of had my 15 minutes of glory throughout life. I've been blessed enough to have several of those. And my whole deal is about the songwriter. And any of you that participate in the classes or come over for the Development Center in Murray, and hopefully we can bring a few things to Paducah and run that thread through all of us that want to write or aspire to write or can write. Those of you that can, please come on and help the ones that can't. That's what this is about, passing it on. I am probably going to get in trouble for this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. Lindsay over here, my dear Lindsay, she's one of my students, and I'm so proud of her and Andrew. That's why I brought them along tonight, and I would like for all of you to give Lindsay a hand. I'm going to get her to do a song that she wrote. I'm very proud of her, as you can tell, and the whole class is. And so we would like to feature her. She did not know that this was coming, and so here we go. I want you to see what I am experiencing and why I'm so proud of what's going on in the Murray area and Paducah. We have a lot of people coming from Paducah area, and that's just beautiful. Lindsay, please. Okay. Everybody give Lindsay Smith a hand.
Do I need to switch with you? Anybody have a pen?
I'm just going to sit here and do what I do and admire.
Okay, so I wasn't aware of this, but this will be fun, right?
Bring it on, honey.
Okay, this song is called Dusty. It's one of the first ones I played for my good friend Rick here. So, here we go. Pardon all the dust, I guess it's been a while, but can you blame me? Keep an even distance, but then my friends remind me broken hearts heal too. So could we give it our best try? Wait a little longer. It's up to you. But you know that we can get through this, and I know it too. That's why I can't be afraid forever. I'm taking my chances and letting it all out. Smile at me and you'll receive an answer to what's underneath my skin. I'm who you want within, but I'm a little dusty. You can try to shake me off, but inside of your thoughts, I'll still be there. Thoughts of me will keep you laughing, my quirky way of saying, you know that I care. So if you give me a good reason to stay around, you know that I will. But I know that we can get through this, and you know it too. That's why I can't be afraid forever. I'm taking my chances and letting it all out. Smile at me and you'll receive an answer to what's underneath my skin. I'm who you want within, but I'm a little dusty. Why do messes bother me when my emotions are empty? And with this letter that I write, will you be alright with my new outlook on life? Pardon all the dust, I guess it's been a while, but can you blame me?
Who would want to follow that, huh? The only way you could do that is if you have another #1 song. I mean, that's about the only way you could do it. Am I right? 17 years old, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible. Y'all bear with me a moment. I'm just still trying to find keys to do these songs in. I just write them, I don't perform them. Here's a song that also went #1 for me, and I'm proud of it. I'd like to do this song for Becky, my better half. She heard this song a while back, and she still believes in it and swears that it can do it again. We'll see. We'll find some young artist out there to do it again and make it have a little bit of life. It's a song called You Don't Say. I ask you what you're thinking, but you don't say. You don't think I can take it. I guess we'll dodge that bullet for one more day, one more night, we can fake it. It's not like it's not said and done. But I know an ending when I see one. You don't say there's anything wrong. You don't say that the feeling is gone. Your goodbye, it rings out anyway. I hear what you don't say. If we even matter, baby, you don't say. Sometimes I wanna read your mind, but even if I could, darling, I'd be afraid. I think I know what I would find. A heart that needs to let me know, but can't find the words to let go. You don't say there's anything wrong. You don't say that the feeling is gone. Your goodbye, it rings out anyway. I hear what you don't say. Don't say there's anything wrong. You don't say that the feeling is gone. Your goodbye, it rings out anyway. I hear what you don't say. Yeah, I hear what you don't say. Thank you. I think that pretty much concludes our part of the evening. We appreciate all of you coming out here. It's been a wonderful night. I've loved experiencing all the other writers. I would like to acknowledge, if y'all don't mind, I'd like to acknowledge Jason Pittman. Jason is a new friend of mine, a new best friend, because he gave me office space over there in Murray on the campus. Jason is in charge of Lovett Auditorium, and we plan on having a few songwriter nights over there as well, and we want to invite all of you and most of Paducah, the writers. We want to bring them all over and run this thread together. We appreciate you coming, and thank you so much. Jason, thank you. Gail, thank you. That be that.
So now I want you to welcome to the stage our last act for the evening, and this is West Kentuck and the Atomic Ramblers, featuring Thomas Oliverio, Josh Coffey, and Nathan Lynn. Did I get it right? Yeah. All right.
We get to sit down and play, fellas. It's usually standing. We want to thank everybody for sticking around tonight. We're going to do some fictional songs. I want to make sure that is clear. This is not a interpretation of history that Mr. Barry Craig taught me when I was going to school here, although it did help. But this is all fictional. And again, we're West Kentuck and the Atomic City Ramblers. Mike, situated. These are some slick benches up here. I don't know if I can hold on. Put some of those little rubber things. Eastern Kentucky, the land in between the Cumberland River and the old Tennessee. I was raised up planting two good hands, washed in the bay by the blood of the lamb. There was no need for schooling, but I went anyway, learning my reading, and got carried away by them old gospel numbers. Sing all day long with the help of this guitar that my uncle passed on. Now these songs about rambling, touching my soul, and I'm thinking about leaving next time that whistle blows. Call up the holler and tell them the news. I'm floating away from these hillbilly blues, drowning my sorrows on the old Delta Queen. So long, old Kentucky, you land in between the rivers. The iron ore furnaces been burning day and night. Tommy took a job there for the rest of his life. It's a way to make a living if you wanna die young, but I'm bound to reach 40. I decided I better run, and I asked my little darling, she wanted to float up the river, try a little something new, and we saved all our pennies for a year and eternity to go floating away on this steamboat dream. Now the new moon's going down, she'll be here soon. I'll see you at the dock about 1:45. Call up the holler and tell them the news. I'm floating away from these hillbilly blues, drowning my sorrows on the old Delta Queen. So long, old Kentucky, you land in between. Mama's in the kitchen, she's frying up a chicken. Daddy's spring plowing in the fields. I tell him I was leaving, it wouldn't be fitting. They'd only cry disappointed tears. Hey, come on, little darling, we've got to hurry. They're loading the cargo right now. Kiss you, old pappy, and I'll grab the luggage. smokestack. And then I turned to grab your trunk. And when I wheeled around, you were still standing on solid ground. And my heart broke in two and some. But you know that I must go on. I got a rambling in my blood. And if you wanna wait, I'll be back with a bigger freight next time that I make up to. Chugged away, somehow you started to wave, and I hung my head to cry. You threw your handkerchief, yeah, to say goodbye. I guess this means that you changed your mind, and I'll be traveling alone. But I know that you'll be fine. Yeah, you age like persimmon wine. And although I'm gonna miss you so, well, it's too late, you know. My heart is done took up toll. Shouted out to the land, oh, I got down on my knees and folded my hands. And you just gave me a little wink. Yeah, the steam whistle blowing and your hair fell down. The paddle started turning, I was Paducah bound. The captain grabbed the chain, but on those streets of gold, we'll be dancing toe to toe. And when that fiddle plays a song about earthly days, telling why I had to take up tow. So keep me in your dreams, even though I had to leave old Kentucky and the land in between the rivers. up a stew. Water bubbles up as I'm floating down the river. Listen to the sound of the musical moon. Dock for two, water bubbles up as I'm floating down the river. Listen to the sound of the musical moon. All through the fall and the cold, cold winter till spring's rainy end, I'll be going up the water to try and make $1 to get me back to where it began. After 32 days of making up tow, I'll be waiting to hit the dry land. Head down the holler and get me a swaller to dance with the good gals again. When you come around the bend to the mouth of the Tennessee, I'll meet you on the old market square, where the streets are all bricks and the ladies, they're so charming. I'll be docked in Paducah again, shacked up on a shanty boat, Clark's River way. The Sayers have long been my friends, catching catfish for breakfast, mussels for the buttons, and the turtles for the soup in the cauldron. I pick my guitar from the seat of a hickory bark chair, singing songs about them old rivermen, while the tugboat drops the bass and the cricket hits the tenor and the fiddle and the old mandolin. When you come around the bend to the mouth of the Tennessee, I'll meet you on the old market square, where the streets are all bricks, the ladies are so charming. We'll be docked in Paducah again. Sometimes at night I dream of my mama. She's praying to save me from sins, but the boat keeps on rowing, old man river never stopping to rock me to sleep once again. And at least in my mind there's an old southern bureau where the rainbows and the Tennessee end. I can walk across the water and meet with the fellas and talk about them good times again. When you come around the bend to the mouth of the Tennessee, I'll meet you on the old market square, where the streets are all bricks and the ladies are charming. We'll be docked in Paducah again. Yodeling-day, drift me away, where the children hide and seek and the old cane breaks take me away to that old Kentucky gym. Thank you very much. Whew. Again, that was all fictional. I got two of my best friends up here with me, which is an honor to get to play with your best friends. I don't know how many of y'all are that lucky to get to work with your good friends, but it's Josh Coffey here to the left, and to your right, and Tommy Oliverio on the mandolin.
Nathan Lynn on guitar and vocals.
We usually play bluegrass, and our bluegrass band couldn't make this event, so we came, and we usually go by Bon in the Mash. That's B as in boy, A-W-N, like Dawn except with the B. Did y'all understand that? Yeah. Bon in the Mash. So it's out of a Mark Twain story called A True Story. And you can check us out at www.boninthemash.com. Yeah, there you go. And see when we're playing around town, wherever. We're going to do 2 more songs here. I don't know how long that all took right there. This song was inspired by 2 of America's greatest humorists, Mr. Arlo Guthrie. Clap your hands if you're familiar with Arlo, or his father, Woody Guthrie. Arlo's a humorist himself. And also by one of this here Paducah's native sons, one of their most famous native sons, and a great humorist. He was born in 1876, I think, or 1874, I think. You should read some of his works. You can get anything you want at the Hotel Irving Cobb. You can get anything you want at the Hotel Irving Cobb. Just walk right up to the top of the town, dance to the rhythm of the big band sound. You can get anything you want at the Hotel Irving Cobb. I watched a 1937 flood from the Hotel Irving Cobb. Yeah, I heard that old cow moo on top of the Irving Cobb. There were cats and dogs sleeping on the roof, and I found myself a girl with a snaggle tooth, and we did everything we wanted at the Hotel Irving Cobb. These days ain't much going on at the Hotel Irving Cobb. Just me and this retirement home on top of the Irving Cobb. You see, they packed up town, moved to 3 miles west, and chalked it up as progress. But I still miss them glory days at the Hotel Irving Cobb. Yeah, we want to just thank Mr. Irving Shrewsbury Cobb. We just wrote that. Paducah has a lot of great things going on for it right now, and I hope y'all are aware of that. This is one of the greatest things. We did not know about this until we moved here, and the public access channel. Amen. Amen to that. I mean, come on. You can't complain about that. We often get caught up in television, but I'm going to ask you to get caught up in this television show. If you see us on, watch it again. Let's have a round of applause for everybody that played tonight. We had some great entertainers here, some great songwriters, and we feel fortunate enough to play. We're going to change the mood a little bit here. wished I could dance across your TV screen. Nothing but my bare feet leading me. That's the only way that I could get through to you. 'Cause you're always watching your picture too. You got DVDs and 100 million channels, ESPN and Animal Planet. Well, your video games sure look good to me. I just thank the Lord that PBS is free. If it was up to me, when you bought a TV, you get a free tattoo that said LAZ. Why, I don't know. I can't complain to you, 'cause you always watch my picture too. When I was a kid, on Saturday morning, watching Big Bird, Snuffy, and Bert and Ernie. Amazed by the Playboy channel by the time that I was 3. I thank the Lord my friends had a satellite tree. If it was up to me, when you bought a TV, you get a free tattoo that said LAZ. Why, I don't know. I can't complain to you, 'cause I'm always watching my picture too. And then Uncle Sam, he shipped him on down south to occupy people who ain't got food in the mouths. Well, your propaganda sure don't work on me. They ain't got clean water, but they got Oprah Winfrey at 3. If it was up to me, when you bought a TV, you get a free tattoo that said LAZ. Why, I don't know. I can't complain to you, 'cause I'm always watching my picture too. Oh, kill your TV song. Well, we're going to try to do one more. This song is in progress, and since there's a lot of songwriters here tonight, sometimes you're impelled to do... Impelled, is that the word I was looking for?
Compelled.
Compelled. Thank you, Mr. Coffee. That's nice of you to help me out there. You're compelled to do things on the spot, and we hope y'all don't mind if we try. We'll try to do this. This is fiction, too. I gotta watch myself here in this town.
You ready?
I don't know. Yeah. On the south side of Granville, where my granddad made bombs, working for the government on an atomic farm. And the nights they were long, and a day he drank wine, and he danced with old Granny neath the power plant shine. And the moss they were glowing, and the sirens would sound that high lonesome whistle, screaming, get underground. And they pumped in free water to cover up their faults. And Uncle Sam grabbed the fiddle and played the nuclear waltz. And the oak trees were glowing, and the sirens will sound a high lonesome whistle, screaming, get out of town. Yeah, they pump in free water to cover up their faults, and Uncle Sam grabs the fiddle and plays the nuclear waltz. One more time, pretty form, Jones. Thanks a lot. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
You guys want to hear one more? Yeah? They say they'll play you a little bluegrass if you really help them. All right.
Oh, I don't know if I got a capo. Hold on. Yeah. We'll do this for all the ladies out there. You're gonna love this one. No, it's all in fun, right? That's what we're here for. At least we'll keep telling ourselves that. My mother is out in the audience tonight, and I know what's going through her mind right now. I wish he'd push those bangs out of his eyes. But you know.
I gotta get situated here real quick.
Do we have to sing on this? Oh, we do, don't we? Yeah. We're gonna play one bluegrass number. We don't have a banjo, but who needs a banjo anyways? They're never in tune, and man, banjo players are weird birds. Ooh. Yeah, this is a song by Mr. Waylon Jennings.
Check.
See, we got some fans out there. How about a hand for the cooks over here? The chefs, they did an excellent job this evening. Excellent job. Takes a lot of people to get this going. I won't tell any mandolin jokes, Josh.
Okay, please don't. Good. Can y'all hear that mandolin?
You can have her, I don't want her. She didn't love me anyway. She only wanted someone to play with, and all I wanted was love to stay. With a girl I love, she up and left me. She ran away with my best friend. She comes in around midnight, and daylight comes, she's gone again. You can have her, I don't want her. She didn't love me anyway. She only wanted someone to play with, and all I wanted was love to stay. Oh, now life, it's mighty empty without love to call your own. I'd rather have love that I could cling to, have the world and all its gold. You can have her, I don't want her. She didn't love me anyway. She only wanted someone to play with, and all I wanted was love to stay. You
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Be careful tonight. The roads are nasty out there.